Hi guys, it's Perry here again from chillihead.coza. Right, it's an afternoon of chilies. The reason I'm red is because I've just had a taste test of the Bahamian Beast, and I've started another video to do one of, wait for it, you've all asked for it, so yeah, here it is. Look at these monsters! Monster pods! Oh my god! Massive pods. Yeah. That is the Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. This one's a little bit off fino. There we go. A little bit of a shelf, sort of a shoulder that the tail tucks into. Most of these have got the right trait. There we go. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty scary. Can you see the skin on those things? Jeez, man. That is just scary. Scary, scary, scary. Look at that. Sorry, the camera is not focusing properly. I'm shaking here. I've been putting this off for weeks. Sure, what are you guys doing to me? This one. Oh my word. I know it's not quite the right pheno, but hell's bells. This is a massive pod. This is a massive pod. This one's even bigger. Okay, so pheno does vary a little bit. Some of them a little bit more straightforward, but you can see there's the general characteristics are there, with that little shoulder and the tail tucked in underneath. These ones a little bit more stretched out, but you can see there's a little bit of a shelf there where these tails are tucked in, and this one here with a more of a blunt tail but tucked in. These are angry looking pods, man. Yo, the Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. Sometimes people call them browns as well. Anyway, I am dreading this. Just the look of these chilies, is scaring the Jesus out of me. Woo! Wow. Wow. Oh. Massive. Wow. That is huge. Yo. Okay. I'm going to go for the prettiest one. This one. It's big. I cut it open, and while I extract the seeds, I tell you about the Apocalypse Scorpion. Oh, look at that on the inside. Wow, that's a placenta. Woo! Scary. That's scaring me. Okay, so the plant that this came from, that these pods came from, I will say is a good grower, obviously. It's taken most of the season. Okay, we did start a little bit late in October to plant out, but it did take most of the season for these to ripen. They did stay green for quite some time, and sorry, I'm just going to have a smell of this. Very herbaceous. My absolute nightmare. Herbaceous pods. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just, there is lots of placenta inside of these. Lots of placenta and lots of capsicum. Sorry. So yeah, a really nice growing plant. No hassles growing these. This plant produced lots of pods. Lots of big, angry looking pods, just the way you want them. Or not, as the case may be. So, yeah, sorry, I'm just taking all these seeds out. Seeds don't really add to the heat of the chili. So we are not reducing the heat of this chili by taking out the seeds. I'm being quite careful to leave the placenta in, and yeah, actually quite a lot of seeds in this chili. The plant itself, it's a Capsicum chinense, so nice green broad leaves. Plant grows to about 1 meter, 1100, quite a vertical height to these. Probably, you know, if you were to top them early in the season, it would probably grow lower and bushier, and we didn't do that, so ours grew quite tall. I imagine you could probably get a lot more pods on the plant, but having just, you know, we don't often top our plants and grow them specifically for more, but we just need a few pods with seeds. We're not greedy. And yeah, what an absolute pleasure growing these. The next thing is to establish the heat and the heat and the flavor of these. Now, I will confess that I have never been, I am not, and I have never been a fan of brown chilies. There's a lot of you out there that have no problems with brown chilies. For me, brown chilies have a particular flavor. They have a herbaceousness. A very perfumey chili this. It looks like there's a little bit of green on the inside there. Oh, there's one more seed I can take out. Lots of oil on the inside of this. I can see. You might not be able to pick it up on the camera. I really have been putting this off for a long time. These are massive pods, and they are huge. Some of the biggest out there. I've got one more brown variety that was supposed to be a sepia serpent, but the pheno didn't turn out right, but they are huge pods, probably bigger than these. Keen to try those as well. Yeah, the Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. Perfumey, really perfumey. Buttery, lovely. Bitterness, herbaceous. A little bit of a citrus flavor coming through there. Quite herbaceous. Ooh, as I'm swallowing, instantaneous heat. My tongue actually feels like it's going numb as I'm eating this. Oh man, sweetness coming through. The vegetative sort of flavors are starting to disappear. Sweetness coming through. Still, huge perfume flavors in the mouth. I don't actually know what the cross is of this. I'm guessing there's Douglas in there. My mouth is actually going numb. My mouth is actually going numb. The roof of my mouth feels like it's very slow. It's very slow. Back of the throat. It's a creeper. Exactly that. It's a creeper. It's working its way very slowly. That heat is slowly cranking up. The middle of my tongue, the roof of my tongue feels like, the top of my tongue feels like somebody's putting a nail through it. the back of my throat is starting to slowly crank up. The tears are starting to flow. I do get this thing where I get tears rolling down the side of just the corners of my eyes. I don't know if that's quite normal, but anyway. It's very slow to kick in. But the back of the throat is now feeling like, yeah, it's got that hot poker. There's that hot poker in the back of the throat. And there it is. The tongue feels like there's a nail being put through the middle of the tongue, and the back of the throat feels like there's somebody ramming a red hot poker down the back of the throat. That is hot. That is really hot. It's making a grown man cry. Wow, that is an impressive chili. Every time I move my mouth, it burns. The back of the throat, caning the back of the throat like mad. Just breathing out. Parts of my taste buds are actually just dead. They're actually just completely dead. Wow, that is severe. That is really quite severe. It's up there with, I would say it's up there with the douglas. Up there with the really hot, super hots. Every time I move my tongue, it feels like there's a vice. There's scorpions stinging the top of my tongue. Instant numbness in the mouth when you eat this. So the moral of the story, I suppose, is don't eat a whole pod. Cut it up. Use it sparingly in your food. Really getting a lot of saliva going in the mouth. The back of the throat is something else. That is a severe burn. Right, I'm not going to babble on. My lips are on fire. The back of my throat is on fire. My tongue feels like it's been nailed, like it's got an ulcerating burn on the tongue. But it's got good flavor. And it's a really fun chili to grow. That, ladies and gents, is a really awesome variety to grow. The Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. What an amazing variety. My tears are flowing with delight. My mouth is salivating. It feels like it's been carpet bombed. This would be awesome to cook with. Some smaller ones there and some bigger ones. But yeah, the Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. What an amazing chili. You can get your seeds from our website once the seeds have dried. This is me, Peri Peri, signing off. And you can get your seeds from www.chilihead.co.za. Till next time, cheerio. Bring me that milk.